The second video of tonight is on Prog. Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Monday, we're talking about this stock because it is down, which really is not what we want to see, but of course we are looking at the technicals and talking about what could come next, so all of that is coming up in the next 10 minutes or so. If it does sound good, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Of course, share the video with your friends and family members. Make sure to help other people to subscribe to the channel because we are trying to push up to 13,000 subscribers. Thank you for everything so far, let's keep it going. Now, of course, do remember I am not a financial advisor and this is not going to be financial advice. It's just my personal opinion and I think that you should not follow anything that I say as I am not a professional. And of course, I definitely think this is a very risky stock. You guys should be reminded of that constantly, and of course if you are looking to invest, only put in what you're willing to lose because it could go either way with this stock, and it is important to look at the risk as well as the potential reward. But now I have said that, here we go, we're going to be jumping into the video and we're going to start off on the easy to read chart, easy for everybody to understand. So the simple trend that we are seeing throughout the past day, a bit of a push up from 9.30 all the way to our highs of the day, which were up here at 9.41. These took us to a price of 3.70. Now we had another push up to the same price later on in the day, which was at about 10.12, and from there we did start to drop. Now the drop did end at about 1 o'clock. You will see we started to bottom out for a little bit of time, then we went back up for a little bit, hitting as high as the 3.50 range before coming down again, and then we actually had a second push up towards the very end of day, which led us to close around a point, just above the $3.50 mark. So really things are looking not too bad for the day. Yes, we are still falling and that is not good to see, but is not still out of line with what I would, be looking for with this stock. Now, ultimately, I am looking for a bit of a push up into the next 2 or 3 days. That would be what I want to see. I'll talk about this more in just a moment, but the past 5-day chart you will see is now falling, but we are still in the green. We basically started off at a price just around where we are right now. We have had that high of the past 5-day, which was back up here at the 442 mark, and we are falling ever since there. So you will see it's been a mixed week over the past 5 days, and in the past month, you can see that story is mixed as well. Things are still looking okay out here. We're having that step up, step down, step up, step down continue. This trend I would be looking to see change hopefully in the next 2 or 3 days, because I have spoken about this theory before and we have been seeing it for the past month. Whether it continues into the next few days is, quite unclear at the moment, but hopefully we can see this trend continue where we have a big push up, a little bit of a cool off, then some consolidation, then a big push up, then a little bit of a cool off, and just go higher and higher. Now right now, we are potentially looking to do that again. Whether that happens or not, like I said, is purely speculative, but I'll talk about this more towards the end of the video. What I want to look at now is the 1-day chart and do some technicals on this. You will see for our technical indicators, we're sat on 339 for the moving average on the 1 day. It's a little bit low, but of course it was always going to be because we had that big push up towards the very end. Coming out here, you will see as well that the RSI trend is at 75 right now, and that is because it has been pushed up massively by the amount that we, closed up by because we had this big push. You'll see on the MACD as well that we had that push towards the end of the day as well, which did bring us into the bullish for that. Now come out to the 5-day, it gives us a bit more inclusive data. Moving average figure is 344, just a bit below where we are. Again, that is because of that push up that we are seeing, I do believe. And when you come down here, you will see that the RSI is on 61 because we have had that push up. So it kind of has pushed a few of our indicators out on both the 1-day and the 5-day, but things still are looking good over here in my opinion. The 61 mark is not really too overbought, so I am quite happy with that. And on the 1 month, you will see a few things are clear. So volume figure for today is at 34.73 million compared to Friday's volume figure, which was at 33 million. So it is stepping up a tiny bit. Is it enough to make a difference? Not in my opinion, no. Again, we are looking for that volume to hopefully come back in the next 2 or 3 days to have us see that next push up, but whether that happens will be unclear. Now, the trend for the RSI is at 65. Again, a little bit high, 15 points away from neutral. We want to see that one come down a bit on the 1 month, but it's really not, in unspeakably bad levels. And coming out here to the MACD for this time period, you will actually see a 4th candle here, which is kind of breaking the trend that we have seen in the past month. Because as I have mentioned in detail in our video yesterday and the one prior to that, we have 3 red candles, then 2 upwards, which were green, then 3 red candles, 2 upwards, which were green. Now we're seeing 4 red candles. My question is, are we going to start to see that green one coming tomorrow? Maybe we are, maybe we are not. Again, if we do find a support around this level for the stock, I would still be comfortable. Bear in mind, coming up to where we are right now, around the 347 mark, is kind of where we found a bit of a resistance back here, just a little bit below, you will see. So this was our previous resistance just a couple of days ago, on the 23rd, I believe it was. And again, can this become our new level of support at the top over here? So that would, of course, allow us to drop a little bit more. Not too big of a deal because we have seen lows at that range earlier today. But you know what, if we do find some support around this level, between I would say the 350 mark and down to the 330 mark, I would still be comfortable with that. And again, ultimately I am looking for that push up into tomorrow. Whether this trend continues will be unclear though, like I did say. So how am I feeling about this stock right now? I'm feeling mixed about this stock right now because of course it has been seeing this trend over the past month like I mentioned, but this cannot go on forever. I'm sure we all do know that, and it is going to be quite risky because this stock is just hitting highs and highs and highs continuously. I know that the data behind this one is looking good. I know that the data behind this one potentially pushing higher is also looking good. I know that there are factors that can move the stock up in the future. But of course, the data is only half of the story. We need to see the buying pressure come into the stock as well. We need to bring the volume up, and of course if people do continue to buy and hold, that is of course going to increase the price. But if people do not buy, if people do not hold, it doesn't matter how good the fundamentals are for either a squeeze or a momentum trade upwards. It doesn't matter because it will not really happen because people are not buying the stock where we would want them to be. So the next day for the stock is going to be quite important in my eyes. I'm looking for this one to hopefully see another bounce up or at least consolidate tomorrow. Some consolidation tomorrow would be okay. Again, today wasn't the worst in the world, especially coming towards the 1:30 mark. We did actually see a bit of consolidation, I would say, from these lows all the way towards the end of day, and that big push up towards the very end is making me feel a little bit optimistic. So will this actually follow through into tomorrow? I'm not sure, like I said, and I am not a financial advisor, but one thing that I can tell you for certain is that I will be giving you another video later on tomorrow. So thank you, see you then, goodbye. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.